and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
8,
Ready to go to
9.
work? Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
One of
therapist.
the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, we're going to show you the single best stretch for plantar fasciitis, bone spurs, and heel pain. It's all the same thing in many cases.
They're not separate. They're all part of the same foot.
Generally, it's the same problem even. But by the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free. We upload every day. Join us on our social media platforms, Instagram, Official Bob and Brad, Facebook, Bob and Brad, because what are we giving away right now? We're still giving away the Kubota, right? The back support.
The back support. Nice memory foam one.
We had some troubles with the contest and signing up for it, but it's all taken care of now. So just go there to the link below and you'll or go to our website. It's on there, giveaways.
Sure.
So, all right. So, what is plantar fasciitis? Let's start off with that first.
Foot pain, man.
Yeah.
It wakes you up when you put your weight on your foot in the morning out of bed.
I've got a picture here, Brad, actually.
Oh, good.
Maybe will help out. So Liz has got to focus in on this. So the plantar fascia, how are we doing, Liz?
So this is a picture of the bottom of the foot, like with the skin taken off. So you can see what's
the soft
underneath.
tissue taken off. And the plantar fascia is a really tough fibrous material. I want to show that it's the white stuff on this one.
Yep, right here.
And it attaches into the heel, and it goes all the way up. What I want to show here, though, it goes right up and into the toes.
Right.
So when you want to stretch this plantar fascia, you want to make sure you're stretching the toes, too. But it also attaches kind of into the heel, which goes all the way up into the calf even.
Right.
It's all kind of one unit. You have to think of it that way.
Right. From the knee, wraps around the heel, all the way to the toes. So you got to put it all together.
So let's talk a little bit about bone spurs, though, Brad. So while we're on the same topic here, because a lot of times what people happen, they'll have some heel pain, and the heel pain that generally people have with plantar fasciitis is right in this spot here, right in the arch.
Yep.
It's right. You can almost put an X right there. That's
right.
The X marks the spot.
Yep.
And so quite often you're going to have heel pain, and then what's going to happen? They might do some X-rays, or maybe they did X-rays for some other reason, and they see the bone spurs, and they go, aha, it's the bone spurs.
Yeah, it's coming off the end of the calcaneus.
I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's go from the side here.
There we go.
So I try to create a bone spur here. You see that?
Right there.
And that occurs over time from, you got that band here, the fascia. It's pulling on the bone and actually pulls the calcium out and creates almost an artificial bone here. But the thing is, this usually is not giving you any pain.
Right. I mean, they've done studies where you take people with no pain in their feet, and there's a number of people who have bone spurs with no pain. But if you take X-rays and people say they got a bone spur, psychologically, it can get you worried. And you think, oh, I got this bone spur, I better get it removed. When in fact, like you had just said, now they're not removing them like they used to.
No, they used to surgically remove them quite often, and now it's rare.
Sure.
It's a rare event. And 50% of the people with plantar fasciitis have bone spurs.
Sure.
So, in other words, it probably isn't caused by that. It's caused by the plantar fasciitis. And the problem with the plantar fascia, that tough fibrous material, is that you can get micro tears in it, and then it starts to heal. And, that's why you wake up in the morning and it's like it doesn't hurt in bed. And all of a sudden you step on it and it's like, oh.
It stretches it.
It stretches in it, and you're actually maybe re-tearing it.
Sure. So it's like picking the scab off of that wound, and it continues to irritate it, really lengthen the amount of time.
Yeah, it really keeps going through that cycle. So
Sure.
what we want you to do, the treatment that we want you to do, there's a lot of things you can do, but if you want to pick the one best stretch for it, you're going to want to actually stretch the heel cord and also the toes, and you can do it at the same time. You can actually grab on. So you're in bed. Before you get out of bed in the morning, you can grab here with your palm, and I'm pulling the toes up this direction, but I'm also pulling the whole foot this way. So I'm stretching the heel cord, the gastrocsoleus, and the whole complex here at the same time. Just giving it a good pressure on, pressure off, or you can just give it a continuous stretch.
And you might want to, you're going to have to go off to it a little bit slowly in the morning. You're probably just not going to give it a good stretch because that's going to be uncomfortable. So, plan on taking a little bit of time.
Gradually work your way into it. Now, the same is true when you're at your desk or whatever, and you've been sitting for a while. Same thing; it starts to tighten up. You can take your shoe off and go ahead and give it a little stretch before you get up and start walking around.
Sure.
The other thing is you should be wearing your shoes all the time now when you have this problem. Don't walk around bare feet at all. So
Yeah, because that stresses it.
that stresses it even more.
Right.
So we do have another alternative here. That's the how way you can do it manually. There is a Pro Stretch Plus. They've been selling this type of stretcher for years
Right.
without this little addition here. But this has really made a big difference
Right.
in our opinion of this
Right.
device, right?
Their old ones, I always liked them, but this one they really put some addition. Like you see, the toe stretch, and it just works better overall. To me, I like it.
Yeah, this if you're an athlete or a runner or I guess even a walker,
Right.
this isn't a bad thing to get to prevent plantar fascia,
Sure.
plantar fasciitis from happening.
Oh,
and
Bob.
also, yeah, there we go. I need that speech therapist. But the other thing is just to stretch the calf muscles too.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
you may want to start. What's nice about this, these remove. So you may want to start off with these not in place,
Sure.
like the one in place, and just start with the heel one. And you can do this actually in a seated position, but a lot of people probably do it standing. Right. Brad's showing the standing method there, and you can just really give her a good stretch. Sometimes you need something to hold on to,
Yep.
like
It's nice and smooth. It's got that cam configuration, so you really get some nice force on it without a lot of pressure. It just is. It's just so nice and smooth.
yeah, and you're stretching the arch there too. That's because of that gap there. You're really doing a good job of stretching the arch. So then you can go ahead and add this piece in, depending on how long your shoe is or your foot is. And Brad was walking around with this thing on before, but now look at this. You can see how well it's stretching my toes,
Right.
and it's stretching the heel. I mean the arch, and it's stretching the heel. So it's getting everything all at once.
I'm gonna get mine in there, Bob.
Brad's going to get in there.
Ooh, there we go. You see, I've got that adjusted, and it's nice because there's a number of adjustments. You can get it custom for your foot. There we go.
And this is a stretch I do quite often, so I was able to go right to the toe piece right away.
Sure.
But I mean, just really, as a runner and even a biker, this is just giving me an excellent stretch.
Yep.
I'm afraid it's taking over your slant board, Brad. I mean,
I still like the slant board, but this toe. It is nice.
yeah, it does. It's a different component.
Right.
But my son, by the way, uses that slant board at the one that you made at work. He has his standing
really?
desk. Yeah, he goes, I like it. I stretch my calf every so
Yeah.
often while he's
Slant
working.
board, incline board. That really stretches this. But this component here that adds that toe extension really completes this in a nice way, just for the reasons we talked about.
And then if you want to get goofy, you put two of them on and you walk around. No, we don't recommend.
No,
that.
we're not going to do that. This is we want to safety first.
Yeah, safety first. Remember. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching us. Remember, we can fix just about anything
Except for
a broken heart.
there you go, Bob. But we're working on that too.
Yes, we are.
I don't think this is going to help though.
No, I don't think so. Thanks.